I'm starving and I could eat a goat. And there's loads of places over here actually, loads of places, including a really famous kebab place as well. I've been featured on a lot of YouTube channels, but you can see the rush actually. It's busy, it's famous. So I'll try and come here on a day where it's less busy. But like I said, I could eat a goat. I really could. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything all day. And more doner there. See, because I want to eat doner, but I don't want to eat. It's so early on in my trip. I want to pace myself. There's loads of shops here. This is a problem. There's loads of restaurants here. Lots happening. Fish and meat. Loads of places. Actually, there's a few more. I thought it was getting quiet down there, but there's more. Some more places. There's hotels. I think there's probably more. This way. Got more durum, doners, Pides, the Turkish pizza, fish, kebab house. So much, there's so much choice. Traditional Turkish food. But anyway, I've got to find a place. I've got to find a place to sit down because my feet are aching. Because a lot of the streets here got sort of not cobbles, but almost as bad as cobbles, you could say. Another fish kebab place. I've got to find a place, so let me try and find a place and sit down. So after all that walking about, all that loafing about, and I was starving actually, I was hungry, and I didn't want to eat anything that was too touristy, anything that was going to get me a bad rep, because I always do like to eat what the locals eat. And I thought to myself, well, I'm staying in a very touristy area and I've got to find a place that does some local food. And I thought of something whilst I actually was here, because a lot of Turkish restaurants that we have in London do this item that I found at this place, a pide, which is a Turkish version of a pizza. And so I ordered two of those. I ordered a mixed one, which, judging from the image, is like a couple of meats, cheeses and some other things, and a vegetarian one as well, because I didn't want to overload with the meat, especially just arriving here, because I've got a lot of doner meat to get through, and I can't be overdoing it on my first day that I'm here. So let's see what this Turkish pide is like, because I have had some of this in London before. It's actually very nice. It is similar to a pizza, and when you see it, it will be similar to a pizza, although it's a boat shape, more of a canoe shape actually, which you'll see when the dish comes out. But just in this restaurant that I'm at, it's quite well located, I think. Quite a centrally located restaurant, Zia Sak Sofrasi. And the waiters are quite enthusiastic as well. They were trying to grab me and bring me into their Zia Sak Sofrasi restaurant. So let's see what this pide is like, because I'm getting hungry. The more I'm sitting here talking, the more hungry that I'm getting. So I don't want to expand any more energy by jabbering my mouth, as I should say. And let's see what this pide is like. The pide's arrived, and like I said, it was the shape of a boat, and I think it's got mixed meats in there, peppers, pepperoni or salami, and it's got a more mixed peppers, tomatoes, sweet corn, I think maybe onions in here as well, and mushrooms. So yeah, very pizza-esque, I would say, for those who've never had a pide before. And I actually got to take my sunglasses off, because I want to see the colours. I want to see the colours in all its glory. It was hot. But one thing that I've seen over here is with these pides, because I saw a few being made as I was walking around, it's very much in a flatbread rather than pizza type of base, which you can probably see in here. It's got a very flatbread type of base to it, and it's quite different. It's quite different from the one that I had in London. I think in London they probably use pizza dough, is what I think, and here I don't think they do, because when I saw them being made in a few locations as I was walking around, it's thinner, and so I don't think they use pizza dough here, which, judging by the way things are here, is probably the correct way, and I think pizza dough is probably just used in England as a substitute. But this is actually better than pizza dough. Much better. It's actually very similar to maybe a thin crust pizza, is the closest pizza you're going to get to it. Not your normal deep pan guff that you normally get. Very similar to a thin crust, very close to a flatbread type of base as well. So I'm gonna finish this off because it's gonna get cold, and let's see where my next food journey takes, because I haven't finished yet. I either need a dessert, I need a drink, or I need something. So whilst I finish this Pide off, I'm gonna think about my next move. I'm absolutely stuffed after that Pide, but I do want a dessert, but I'm thinking a baklava might be a bit too much today. I've spotted a cheesecake place, brunch, chocolate, coffee. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. I've got some hairdressers over there who are clapping. I think they wanted to get a piece of the action. They want their Mona Lisa, coiffure, hairdressers, women, men to be featured. But I don't need a haircut. But what I do need is a cheesecake. So let's see what they've got here. I ordered a caramel cheesecake because I've never had a caramel cheesecake before. I actually haven't. Normally order vanilla, chocolate, those kind of flavors, but I just want to see what this vanilla one is like, because as I was wandering past here, I thought, why not give this a go? This is rich. What do you expect from a cheesecake? The caramel is really rich. The base is quite soft. So if it's got some sort of syrup on there. Probably has got syrup on there. But it's sweet. It's sweet. The caramel is really sweet. But I'm going to tuck into this cheesecake because this is a good ending to my late dinner. As I was filming around here, the owner started asking me about my channel and became a subscriber, and he said I've got to try a Turkish coffee on him. So I've never drank Turkish coffee before, to be honest, but I'm going to try it because the owner has got me one. So let's see what this Turkish coffee is like, because I've never actually had one, and I know it's not something that they drink with milk either, and I'm not a fan of the espressos and black coffees, Americanos. So let's see what this one's like, because but then again it's free, so I shouldn't knock it. But I'm a big fan of this this shop. I've got to say, I've been watching them inside and they've been working really hard. A lot of customers, they get a lot of orders they've had whilst I've been here, and they've been working away. It's a family-owned business as well, so you can't knock these family-owned businesses. I prefer to go to these places than chains, and I'm quite happy that the owner started speaking to me, and not that he offered me a coffee, but just he told me about his business and what they offer, and he was also telling me about their breakfasts as well. And but it's the evening time, so a breakfast isn't exactly going to work now, but maybe one of the days that I'm here I might come down here for a breakfast, who knows. But let's see what this Turkish coffee is like. You can sense the anticipation in me. I want to see what it's like. So he's bought my Turkish coffee, and it does actually look like a an espresso-ish type of drink. Probably doesn't taste like that, even though my imagination is veering towards an espresso. A glass of water, and also I'm not sure quite what these are actually. Smaller, I don't know. Almost flowers. Not quite sure what this is. Maybe someone can tell me, but I might have to ask the owner what these are, because they've got no real taste to them. But let's try this coffee, because that's what the owner has got me. I'll ask you, what's this?
Turkish delight with rose.
Turkish delight, rose, flowers. Flower, it's flower, isn't it? Yeah.
This is good, you can try.
That's it. So it is actually flower, rose. So I thought it was flower. I thought I was eating flowers, because funnily enough, I have eaten flowers before. Not those kind of flowers. Yeah, there's some dodgy types as well. But yeah, let me try and have this now that I know what it is, because I wasn't really sure what it was. So it's flowers, Turkish delight. Turkish delight, most people know what they are, with roses, flowers. Damn, it's gooey. Yeah, the center of it is a Turkish delight, and it's got flowers around it. So that's what it is. It's an acquired taste, I've got to say. Would I have it again? Probably, yeah. It's actually, it grows on you, I think. So it leaves a bit of a taste. So the Turkish delights with flowers, yeah, that's fine. I was a bit suspect of it earlier, but no, that's fine. I'm okay. And the Turkish coffee, it's not like an espresso. Definitely not like an espresso. Espresso, I find, especially a double espresso, is very strong. This isn't as strong as one of those double espressos, but it's actually quite nice. And I said, even though I don't drink coffee without milk, this is fine. I'd have this. I'd quite comfortably have this after a meal. And probably after what I've been eating today, this is actually quite worthy of ending the meal. So with my water, with my Turkish delights covered in roses and flowers, and I was going to say espresso, and the Turkish coffee, it's goodbye.